everybody. I'm doing a sort of like new makeup items to me, but I had to pop off and answer a message. So I've basically got an e.l.f. sort of SPF slightly tinted primer on, and I am using, I don't want to blind you, this is by Fine Cosmetics. You'll have seen the previous video where I got their mystery box from the TikTok sale. So I'm doing my eyes first in case there's any fall down. And this is in beautifully bronzed, and I'm currently putting this shadow on my eyes. Unfortunately, because of the shitty camera and lighting situation, I really think I need to get panel lights or something, I don't know. Every time I think I've got lighting sorted, it's just not the one. But it's a beautiful day out there, but I've had to shut the curtains because basically you can't see me. This thing might go off, of course, and it's actually blinding me today. That it's supposed to be more so. Hold on a minute. More so that the makeup can be seen, but I feel like it's just fucking blinding me. I don't know. Has that made it any better? Can you see me? My 40 chins. But the battery doesn't last on that thing either. So what's a girl to do? Anyway, that's the first matte shade on. Oh, swear to God. My fibromyalgia is so bad today. That's what I was just saying to myself there. I feel like one thing calms down and something else sparks up, you know. You kind of come out the end of a hernia flare. Or it's better than it was, and then your flipping fibro starts playing up. Right, I'm just going to go in with this shade now to kind of deepen it up. I'm just going to keep using the same wee brush. This is such a nifty wee palette. They've got two other palettes. I would have preferred personally the more cooler toned one, but that's the thing with a mystery box, you don't know what you're going to get, do you? Well, you were guaranteed, as I said, to get one of their concealers and their skin tint, which is amazing. But so I'm just taking the darker shade and I'm just taking that just under like the crease of my eye. And you don't need much of this at all, like it just so pigmented. Yeah, the weather in Scotland has been horrific. We really haven't had much of a summer. I mean, we're pretty much getting to the end of July. Only a couple of weeks of it left. So, not that I'm arsed because I don't really like hot weather, if I'm honest. It's not the one for me, but so that's the second colour applied, just slightly deepens it up. And then I'm going to take the darkest colour. What I'll maybe do is go for a really small brush, if I can find it. Or a more pointed kind of brush. And what angle it? Oh, it's not. I'm getting my hair done on the 13th of August. Woohoo! Cannot wait. So get saving for that now. Oh, this brush is not the one, is it? For Christ's sake, you're knocking everything over. I need to sort out these brushes because they're getting on my nerves. Where's the brush that I want? That'll do. I'll use this wee brush to place it on, and then I'll use the other brush just to do what I'm wanting. I'm just kind of placing some of it on the outer edge here, and then I'm using this MUA brush just to blend it in a bit. If it's going to blend. It has blended, but not brilliantly. Probably because of whatever this brush isn't the best. This is like a brush set that I was sent by a company ages ago on Amazon, and some of the brushes from it are okay, but I should have known not to really bother with that one. Listen to that wind, my foot's killing me. I'm finding a lot at the minute that my anxiety is kind of high, and I think that definitely plays a part in the whole hernia kick-off. Not obviously always, but this is just dire, and that is going right in my eye and tickling it. Okay, I'm leaving it like like that with that shade. I'm going to take the lighter of the colours, and I'm just going to pop that in this half of my eye and just blend it slightly into the middle so that it's not looking too crazy on the dark part. As usual, one eye to me always looks better than the other. Still get off my life. Oh, here you go. So don't get me wrong, this is a beautiful palette, but I would have preferred to have received the cool tone one, because I just prefer cool tones. So that's the eye palette. Let's move on. So, because I've already got that e.l.f. primer on, I don't feel the need to want to put another primer on. Now, I have got stuff down at the side of me, which is my short moustache in case I forget anything. So we're going to go in with the tint that I got, and this is in the shade number 2. Now this is a skin tint. It's called the skin, yeah, just called the Fine Skin Tint. Now if you're not aware, Fine is the sister brand to P. Louise. So P. Louise is all the rage, as you know, for good reason. I keep forgetting to not take even skin tint any further than there, but it's such a habit. So again, I'm not sure if this is buildable because I've never really built it up. I quite like the fact that it is really skin tint light, you know, and that it does still show your skin. It's dewy and lovely, and it does what it says in the tin. Oh, such an advert, eh? I also have a little bit of my U-Tan and Tone facial tan on because I sprayed that on last night, because with me not feeling well over the weekend and that, and looking as pale as a ghost, I just thought if I'm not going to feel well, I might as well wake up with a bit of colour, and then I do not have to be bothered. So as you can see, it looks like I've got absolutely nothing on my skin. Hopefully you're seeing that. I don't know if it is buildable, so what we'll do, excuse me, all choked up, apparently the pollen's to be high again. We'll try another layer. I don't know if you'll see with this lighting anyway, but I was going to use my new peaches and cream brushes. I need to sort this room out. I've got something that got a shadow there. I don't think it is buildable, if I'm honest. Like, I've put on a second layer there, and I'm also pushing it into my skin. So if you're looking for coverage, this skin tint isn't for you. If you're looking for coverage but a skin tint, I would go for the Maybelline one. But if you're wanting a skin tint that is definitely more skin-like or not covered, then this one is for you. Look how nice and dewy it is. Like you saw yourself, I've not put any glowy products underneath. If you're not wanting that major glow either though, the Made by Mitchell skin tint is fabulous. Again, I will use that in a video as well. It's just remembering as well what things I've got. So that's it on, and there's no smears or anything. I mean, I am going to go over with my sponge that I keep dropping, just for my own sake, because I like to just make sure that everything's all just nice and seamless, which it is. Okay, and then we are going to go in with their absolutely amazing concealer, and they sent me the shade number 6, and we're going to do the Alison Gay trick. Alison Gay is a fantastic makeup artist over on TikTok. She is also on Instagram, and she has the most amazing tricks. She's 42, so she's like a couple of years older than me, and this is how she shows you, if you've got eye bags, how to do concealer. So she puts a couple of dots and she puts them right under the eye, and you're just taking your finger and you're lightly putting that in. I'll put a wee tiny dot there as well. Okay. I love her hints, tips and tricks. I get so fucking frustrated with this speech. Sorry, but it annoys me. And then on this part of your eye, just a few dots, and again use your finger and tap. You're trying to not take any of it into that area, which is hard when you first start. And for me, I don't actually have eye bags because it's not puffy. I've got the darkness, so really I should have put a colour corrector on there. But I don't know if you can notice the difference, right? I've not done any here, but it's just lifted it and what have you. And then your powder, which I'll put on in a minute. So again, just a few dots. Since watching her, I constantly do this. Like, I agree with her. As she says, if you put loads of concealer and the way that people normally do it, it's going to look creepy, and you know, you're going to look, especially if you're getting older, if you've got fine lines and wrinkles, you're going to look like 100. Don't get me wrong, it is difficult to try and keep it out with that bit that she says, you know, not to try and get. What? It should make your eye more lifted. I don't know if you're seeing in this. As I say, because I actually have darkness, I should put a colour corrector in there, really. And then this amazing powder. Again, a great recommendation, even from the lady herself, is the Trig Wells Velvet Setting Powder. And I got the shade Pink. Taps onto the lid. So it's pretty pink. And the Trig Well Puff. And then take the excess off on your hand, because you don't want too much. And then just set everything down. And look at that. This is what it done. Not done. Done. Honestly, it's so good. I do not regret getting this powder. It's so nice and so very flattering. So don't take my word for it, try for yourself that wee trick with your concealer. What I'll do is I'll maybe do a little shorts video. I don't ever do the shorts videos, and I'll show the difference. Right, I'm going to move on to eyebrows. This is going to end up a long video again, isn't it? So I'm going to use Lily White Cosmetics. This is their browser. So it's just a gel. I'm going to use the wee spoolie that comes with it. So you get some on here. God's sake. And then just spike up the brows, or put them into place of how you want your brows to be. So that's that one done. I'm not re-dipping because I feel like I've probably got enough product on it. And then you could just mould them. Oh, there's a little rogue one. Why won't you stick down? Into where you want it to be. I probably should have done that first because I do feel like it has got a little bit wild. And I'm just going to go back in a little bit though with this little brush that I've got. I wanted to see if I could get that here to calm down, but I think it's just a rogue sticky sticker upper. So that's the brows. I'm not doing anything else with them. Okay, for blush, I was sent this by the company Mina on TikTok, and this is their No Rules Stick, and I picked the shade 369. So you can use this in your eyes, lips, or cheeks. Oh fuck, I just broke it. I think I've just broke it. Oh no. The bottom part's just come out and now the top part won't work. Do not do this to me, please. Look what's happened. Christ's sake. I think we've fixed it. So I'm going to put some of this on my cheeks. I'm just going to take it onto the brush and pop it on. Sorry, off the stick, and pop it on first. So it's quite a nice shade. I don't know how much you're seeing of it because of the lovely camera, but it is quite a nice shade. I'll swatch it in the hand in a minute. Oh, just took a chunk out of it now. Doing well, Julie. Doing chuffing well, mate. Even the seagulls agree that I'm manic the day. It's probably really roasting out there. I'll take a little bit of it, like, just sort of drape it. So let me just take a swatch of it for you on my hand. So that's the shade there. It's nice and sheer. As I say, you can put it on your eyes and your lips as well. That's why, Julie, you don't screw it off, you pull it off. And then I have Lily White ones. This one is Peachy Dreams. So we're going to put a little bit of that on. I know this is going to be super pigmented, so wow. Definitely take a lot off. And then just go over it. I'm kind of keeping it. Definitely look at that pigment. Loads of pigment. That's that other light gone. See, to be fair, I actually think you might see things better with that light off, or maybe you're not. The lights want to do me dirty because I'll come out of here looking like Coco the Clown. That is gorgeous. Peachy Dreams. So we've got that on. Okie dokes. And then in the fine box there were two liners. There was a black one and there was this one which said it was bronze. It's a really, really dark bronzy colour though. It almost looks black. So we'll put this on as our eyeliner. You'll see what I mean, that it's really dark in a minute when I've applied it. See what I mean? Looks just black, doesn't it? But it actually is like a really deep bronzy colour. Okay, now before I put mascara on and forget, because I'm going to be going out to Aldi to do my shopping, I'm going to actually use some of this. This is the 3 Second Setting Mist by L'Oreal. This is like hairspray for your face, but it is going to keep that makeup on. So well. I'm just using Benefit Roller Lash because it's the one that I have open, and I don't like having loads of mascaras open at the one time. I've been using like a lash serum, so hopefully we will see improvement, but I believe they take like a few months to work, so who knows. I so need my eyebrows done. Nearly there, guys, nearly there. Okay, for lip liner, I'm going to use my new Fenty Beauty one that I got yesterday from Boots. And this is their traced outliners, and I have the shade Satin Panty. Oh wow, that is grey. These are really creamy. I actually find the pencil sharpener, like the proper pencil ones, easier to use. These remind me of the, what's it called? The Urban Decay 24/7 ones. And sometimes I find them just a bit too creamy. And a bit messier. I don't have a lip brush, I need to get one. So I'm just using like the pointed bit of this brush and trying. Well, that's a really nice colour. And then I am going to use their new, this is the Glow Sticks, and this is in the shade Fenty Glow. Oh my god, they did not disappoint. Oh, that is like a dream. Can you see just how creamy they are though? Wow, 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 wow. I love it. And this is the finished look using all new products. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it was okay lighting wise. There's nothing much I can do about it. I've got to work with what I've got. So please do hit the like button, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, and I will see you next time. Bye.